guys, welcome back to the channel. Really happy if you find some value in what I have to say or interest. Please remember to shoot a comment down below or hit the like button and subscribe to help the YouTube algorithm get this info to more people that could benefit from it. In this video, I wanted to go more in depth about why I am so strongly suggesting that you become future proof. And the reason for is, think about this. What is it that you see in your future? And how much do you care about your future? If the answer to that question is you want a good future and you do care a lot about your future, then this channel's for you, because I'm gonna be discussing some very important things that will determine that. To start, I want to ask you a question. What happened to Redbox or Blockbuster? Like, a lot of these new kids growing up, they have no idea what a Redbox is, and same for Blockbuster. And the fascinating thing is, Blockbuster had the opportunity to purchase Netflix and they passed on it. And what that did is it destroyed them, because they were not thinking about the future. They were just happy and comfortable with whatever money that they were making with Blockbuster. They saw no point in upgrading or changing or developing something different. What happened there is Blockbuster was not future-proof. And we're entering a different era. And the era that we're entering is the digital era. And what that means is, if the thing that you're using is not digital, it is not future-proof. Everything's digital now. Blockbuster and Redbox made a huge mistake. That mistake cost them a lot of business, and it caused them to go bankrupt. Think about their investors that also weren't thinking future proof. The smart ones, they went on Netflix, but this is one of the first examples that I can give you. And that's where they went wrong. They weren't protecting themselves because they were only thinking about the money. They were thinking about the money and the money that they would spend to buy Netflix, without thinking about the money that would make by acquiring Netflix. And this is one of the prime examples. Now, let's take this a little further. Remember taxis? I mean, of course, taxis are still here, but for how long? And because what ended up happening is you have Uber and then you have Lyft that came in the picture, and they did exactly what a taxi would do, but on top of that, they went digital. They created an app on your phone that made it much easier for you to order a taxi, for you to basically from anywhere. That is digital, and that changed everything. Now a lot of people, even, for example, I had an uncle of mine, he started a cab business, and he went out of business because he was missing this concept. The taxi driving was not future proof, because something else that was digital came and literally ripped it off the map. Because digital is more convenient, easy to use, and in a way safer as well, because you can share that ride information with your friend or a loved one so they can also track where you are. So people like when things are convenient. I want to kind of get this idea in your head that you must be open-minded and you must take information in and analyze that information before making any decision, instead of automatically blocking it and saying, hey, I don't want to get involved in that. Because if you do that, that's when you miss out on opportunities that can change your life, opportunities that can change your family's life, opportunities that can change your future. And you don't want to miss out on that. Like, the whole purpose of this channel is to, at first, slowly integrate the idea of you don't know what the future holds. And it's all about being prepared. And in order to be prepared, you must be open minded and see things and all the different forms that they may take and not judge them automatically. The beauty is when you don't judge something and you just see it and try to understand it. And when you do find that understanding, it can be really valuable and it can really change a lot for you. And that's how I felt about blockchain and digital currencies. And I'm gonna get in more details about all of that in the next video. But I want to tell you guys, in my opinion, blockchain and digital currencies is that next step to digitizing money. And I know some people may already feel skeptical about it, but hear me out. Hear me out. Think about Blockbuster. The mistake they made is not being open to other possibilities. The same thing for taxi drivers and taxi companies, not being open for other possibilities. And now the same thing is happening, but it's happening with something that's much more important that affects us all, and that's money. We rely on money, we depend on it, and money may not be everything, but it definitely determines how you get to live your life. And yes, money isn't everything, but having money is nice. And I know people saying, oh, money can change you. No, money does not change you. Money only amplifies what you already are. And I do recommend for everyone to try to make as much money as possible in order to have that ease and feel less stress and less anxious, like knowing that, hey, if you want to go on a trip with a loved one, you can do so without stressing out about it, and knowing that, hey, you can take a week off work without feeling that, hey, you might get fired or you might not know how you're going to pay your bills. So, which is why I want to bring this up to you guys, this first concept that digital currencies will change how we interact with money and how we transact between each other. And that is very important because money runs the world, and if you want to be successful and if you want to have money in your future, you must be in these positions where you're taking profit off of financial things, and just like how this whole digital currency world is expanding, and you don't want to miss out on that. So this is where I'm gonna go with this channel. Digital currencies is not gonna be the only focus. The focus is to be future proof, but this is one of the first things that I wanted to bring up to you guys and put on your radar so you don't miss out on it. And hopefully this could be very profitable for you as it's been for me. If you agree or disagree with anything that I've said, please drop a comment below and let me know. I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. And please hit the like button, turn that button blue. It really will help the channel and help this get to more people that will benefit from it. I'm gonna be trying to post out more videos that is gonna be more detailed on where I'm trying to get at with this entire future proof. But I wanted to lay the foundation of the ideology. It's one of those things that once you understand and then you focus on it, you start realizing how fast things are changing and how you must change with them in order to stay relevant. And this is my knowledge that I'm sharing to you today with this video. Change as things are changing to stay relevant and be future proof. Thank you.